story I'm about to share today, honestly, weakened me. I'm so pissed. I'll still share it so we all can learn something from it. But before I begin, please, someone explain this to me like I'm 5 years old. Because honestly, I've tried to understand it and I still can't wrap my head around it at all. Why do some people, after ending a relationship, still have the mind and boldness to go back to their ex for one last intimate moment? The same ex they didn't find good enough to marry, or they didn't find them good enough to marry, didn't think was worthy of a future. How do they suddenly become worthy of a parting gift through intimacy? Because so during a recent conversation with my auntie, she told me about a girl I grew up with on the same street, a girl I knew. So story has it that this young lady was quietly brought back to her parents' house by her husband. So what really happened? So before this girl wedding, like before her marriage, she had a phone conversation with her ex-boyfriend. Whether they had been in touch before or just reconnected, nobody knows. Mirabel Amaro. But one thing led to another. They agreed to meet and they had an intimate moment together. After their encounter with the ex, she still went ahead with the wedding. Her ex even attended the wedding, celebrated with them, sprayed money, congratulated them, and left. The husband didn't suspect anything. As the saying goes, life has a way of bringing truth to light. So after the wedding, while returning from their church service, Thanksgiving, the husband dropped off some family members and excused himself after getting a call from the hotel where the reception was held. The manager had asked to see him. Unfortunately, on his way there, he had a terrible accident. He ended up in a wheelchair for 4 months. He spent 2 months in the orthopedic hospital and continued his recovery at home after that. So during all this, there was no intimacy between him and his wife, yet she got pregnant and gave birth. After the wife gave birth, naturally he became suspicious. The timeline didn't make sense, like it wasn't adding up. He knew something was wrong. So he quietly went for a DNA test. Not one, not two, three different hospitals. He did it in different hospitals just to be sure, and all the results confirmed it. He was not the father of the child. This man wasn't even based in Nigeria. He had already processed her passport and was done with travel arrangements to take her abroad. The accident had only delayed their plans. But even after getting the DNA results, he didn't say a word. He didn't fight her. He didn't even confront anyone. Jesus. He let her mother-in-law come peacefully for Omugwo. He still treated her with full respect. About 2 months after the mother left, he told his wife that he wanted to drop her and the baby off at her family house so she wouldn't feel lonely, while he quickly traveled to Abuja to finalize arrangements for their relocation. So this girl happily agreed and packed up. When they got to her family house, that was when he calmly brought out the DNA test results and explained everything. But this man's level of patience, tolerance, and composure needs to be studied as a course in our universities. Because please, show me the man that can take all this without fighting, without shouting, without breaking down. After this man brought out the DNA, she broke down completely. She didn't even bother to deny it because the evidence was right there. So she admitted everything. She admitted that she had just one intimate moment with her ex a few weeks before the wedding. I never imagined that one careless night would lead to pregnancy. Oh my God. A girl that was preparing for her wedding. So that was how the marriage ended. According to my auntie, this girl married a very good man. The kind of man every family prays for. Kind, respectful, generous, peaceful, supportive, responsible, intentional. He even rented and furnished a beautiful apartment for her family. He supported them wholeheartedly. But just because of one careless nonsense, I don't know, they lost him. Because she couldn't say no to her past. Because she felt the need to have one last moment with someone who didn't even choose her for marriage. See, there is nothing deep or meaningful about giving your ex one last round of intimacy. It's not closure, it's foolishness. Don't drag your past into your future. Ended that relationship for a reason. Please face forward. Don't be sharing parting gifts with someone who didn't value you enough to marry you. It's not romantic, it's not wise, it's not emotional closure. It's self-destruction. Once it is over, let it go. Stop returning to your vomit. Stop complicating your life. Which one is parting gift again, Bikonu? This story pained me deeply. That girl's family had struggled for years. God finally blessed them with a good man, a helper, a lifter, and she lost it all because of one careless moment. Let me remind you, life is spiritual. Not every battle is physical. Don't be surprised. It could be foundational powers that fought this girl. The devil doesn't always show with horns. Sometimes he shows up through small careless decisions and familiar faces. Like my omo is omoing. Jesus. Please be prayerful, be disciplined, be watchful. Ask the Holy Spirit to guide your choice and protect your home. Let your past stay in the past, because sometimes just one night is all it takes to destroy what God took years to arrange for you. Alright guys, thank you so much for engaging. I'll see you in my next one. Love you and bye.